Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? So this video is basically just gonna be a recap of the last 4 or 5 days because they really weren't all that eventful. And I didn't record, and yeah. Thursday, which I believe was the 9th, my niece and nephew were still here, so we didn't really do anything. We didn't do class or anything. Our schedule has kind of been thrown off for the last week or so I didn't stress too much about that. We just watched TV. I did a little blogging or whatever. And then on Friday, my niece had a violin lesson, so she used my phone for that to talk to her instructor, I guess it would be called. I don't know. But she did that. We talked, we had breakfast, and then we had a little conversation before her lesson because we needed to talk about some stuff. So we had a good little conversation, me, her, and my nephew. And then she did her lesson, and they packed to go to my brother's house, their dad. And they did that, and then I had me a good, nice, peaceful night because my mom wasn't here. So I had me a good little night to myself, and it was absolutely fantastic. Then Saturday, I went with my aunt. So I went to her house, and on the way there, we saw a goat tearing somebody's bushes up.
It is. Sorry. Y'all can go around me. I'm sorry.
I do see goat.
You see that goat right there? Oh my god. Oh wow. And they got a leash on.
I mean, that goat was going to town. I'm pretty sure somebody owned the goat because the goat had a leash. It's like pink or red or something like that, and he was tearing it up. I'm thinking it was the man that we saw that was cutting his grass or something, because he didn't seem like he was shocked about the goat being there. He was just going on about his business. So we did that, and I went to my aunt's house. I spent the day there with her and my baby cousin. I did some work, and then I finally got to a point where I was like, because I was struggling, y'all. So I was struggling with writing my Substack posts. I've been struggling with being consistent with that, partially, and not partially, but the main reason being because a lot of times I would have a train of thought and my brain would be working and going and going and going and going. And then when I would go to write, like, all of those thoughts would be gone. So 2 things. 1, I need to be better about writing them down. But then 2, I was like, I need to get back to what they originally taught us. They taught us when we were writing essays and stuff in school, they taught us to make outlines. And writing Substack, even though it's, a blog platform and it's about my own personal, knowledge and information and thought processes, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. And the format is the same even when you are writing pieces that are informative and that you want to be entertaining and all of those things. And even still with infusing my personality, it's still best to have an outline. For me, it's best for me to have an outline. Like, what is the main point? What is the overall goal? What am I trying to say, and how am I trying to deliver the information in a specific order to convey? So, right, what main idea? These are the pieces of information that support that main idea, and this is how, and then a conclusion. And like, when I did that, baby, I was typing away. So that was Saturday. And then that was me and my little cousin going at it. Then came home on Sunday. No, on Saturday. Jesus, I'm tripping. Came home on Saturday and got ready for bed, honey. Watched a little TV and went on by my life. Talked to my mom. Well, no, I didn't talk to my mom because she came home a little bit late. Did that and then woke up Sunday, chit-chatted with my mama. And then she was going to do Instacart and wash clothes. So I was like, at first I was just going to stay at the house. I was going to do some work. But I was like, I want to get out of the house because I hadn't really been out of the house consistently for a few days. So I was like, I'm going with you. So I went with my mama to go Instacart and to do an Instacart order or a few. And then we went to the washateria. And I love the smell of washaterias. I love laundromat, whatever you want to call it. I call it either or depending on how I'm feeling that day. But I love the way they smell. Like if somebody could just bottle up the smell of a washateria and sell it. Like, you can have my coins. I don't care how many hours I got to DoorDash to get it. I just need that smell. Like I want when I get a house or an apartment or whatever, I want my laundry room to smell like a laundromat. Okay. But yes, we did that. That only took like 30 minutes. And then what did we do? We went and got something to eat, and that was a mess because the restaurant we went to was by the fair and it was right across the street, and they were using their parking lot for fair parking, so that was an absolute mess. But that food was good. My mama let me have a piece of her fish and some of the barbecue baked beans. Delicious. They were delicious. And then I went home. My little cousin came over, so I got to see him for a little bit. And then I got ready for church. And went to church, had a fantastic service. I'm on the greeting team, so I had to be there early. I greeted. Service was wonderful. And then came on home, honey, and went to bed. And then yesterday, which was Monday the 13th, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I was not productive at all. Yes, I was not productive in like work or lesson planning for my niece and nephew or anything like that. I was, however, productive in rest. So that is something that I have had to learn how to do, and I have had to learn how to do without feeling like I had to earn it, you know. So I was productive in that. So there was that. Today it's not going to be anything fancy. For sure, I'm going to finish the Substack post and edit this video so that it can be posted. And then today, and I'll probably go door dashing because, yeah. But today's video for the 14th is probably not going to consist of that. I'm going to do a separate video that's a little bit more candid about kind of where I am in life right now. So this will be the end of the recap video. And then I'll get into the other stuff. So love y'all. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.